Om Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Salutations to Parabrahma Paramatma. Salutations to the Lord, the Ishvara, the Vidya of Maya, the Srushti Sthitilaya, Samhara Karaka, Ityadi. Salutations to all the Adhisthana Devadas managing the show of the world at Samashti Veshti level, taking care of all faculties and functions. Salutations to Guru Tattva, the Guru Parambara, the Swaguru, the Acharyas. Let us wholeheartedly salute our Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Santa Vangmayarupi Shastra Jnana Parampara. Welcome to you all. Salutations to you, to the Jignasu in you, to the Mumukshu in you, to the Sadhaka in you, to the Shrota in you, to the Bhakta in you, to the Shishya in you, to the Dharma Samsthavaka in you, also to the Loka Sevaka in you. Yesterday, Bhagavan Sri Rama Prana Pratishtha in Ayodhya happened 22nd Jan 2024. Today is 23rd. Yesterday only we have concluded our study of Srimad Adhyatma Ramayanam from Brahmana Purana. Vyasa Bhagavan given us total 555 days. We took to study that. What a beautiful colossal text full of Adhyatma Jnana we tasted. Adhyatma Jnana has to be repeatedly studied for it to be remembered as well as made use of for sadhana and siddhi, of which when we get the conviction, we become total, full-fledged, full-time adhyatmika sadhakas, doing sadhana, getting siddhi, which is not very far if we continue our study like this in few lives of time by the grace of God Guru when we invoke them. After doing that way, our Valmiki Ramayana Adhyanam, 24,000 slokas, Tulsi Ramayana total Parayanam, then Adhyatma Ramayana Adhyanam. We just thought Sri Rama Bhagavan has come, Rama Lalla. So why not have one more text for study? A big text. Then the Lord gave us the idea of studying this Smriti Grantha called as Yoga Vaashishtha. Yesterday in our 10-15 minutes class, we gave the introduction for it. This Yoga Vaashishtha is the Smriti Grantha. It has got 32,000 shlokas. It has got the 6 prakaranas: Vairagya Prakaranam, Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam, Utpatti Prakaranam, Sthiti Prakaranam, Upashama Prakaranam, and last but not the least, half of the whole thing, Nirvana Prakaranam. Like in Mahabharata also, the Shanti Anushasanika, these parvas contain the bulk of whole. Gita also, the chapter 2, chapter 18 contain, because of the knowledge, the bulk. So too, in Bhagavatam, these Skandha 3, Skandha 10 and 11 are bulky because of the content of the knowledge aspect in it. This Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana is the samvada between Sri Rama Bhagavan and Sri Vasishta Bhagavan. When Rama is very young, 15, 16, he gets terrible vairagyam, terrific, wants to leave everything and go. That time Vasishta ji gives him, because he is fit now, whole Brahma By then only Rama is established in full Brahma Anubhuti. Then He does the entire play, Nataka, Manushya Avatara, and all those things. This text, Yoga Vaashishtha, is given in the form of this text to us by again sage Valmiki ji, like the one who gave the Adikavya Srimad Ramayanam also. And this Yoga Vasishta contains one from the other to other, so many Kathanika stories through which we are given so many of the knowledges, not only the Moksha Jnana, Brahma Jnana, but to reach to that, whatever the variety of Vedanta, Yoga, Karma, Bhakti, Prakriyas we have to follow, all of them are given. That's why a scholarly person alone can aim or struggle to study the Yoga Vasishta. But then, in the effort of studying it itself, there is a chance that our mind's intellects also can become sharp, single pointed, and very, very sattva guni. Why we took up the studies, our offering to Bhagavan Rama at Ayodhya Mandira, so that permanently Rama stays there, blesses the entire universe of all beings for their spiritual evolution to reach to the Rama Tattva. Further, our purpose is for us to enhance our own Adhyatmika Jnana Sadhana and make right use of the human life, time, mind, and energies, resources. Another Sankalpa of ours is for the full establishment of the Sanatana Dharma, Vaidika Samskriti, to begin with in Bharata in the entire universe. And all entire universal beings be Shanta Sukha Samruddha Yukta. Nobody should suffer anything. Mainly the Dharma Moksha Prachara should happen everywhere. So with this idea, we started. It's being a very bulky, big text of 32,000 shlokas, like Adhyatma Ramayana, Gita, Upanishad. If we study, it may take 15 years, 12 years. Therefore, we will see when we study 4 or 5 chapters, we get an idea how the text is running. Then we will see how to manage it, how to balance it. One way is keep on doing, other is daily have 4 5 classes. Fourth one is go to a camp for 1 month and do a maximum portion of it there. Options are so many. No need to go to camp here only. सुबह दोपहर शाम online classes करो आप सुनो, then we can get. Let us see. I take 5 to 10 days to decide all that. Even I don't know. Please promise, remember, first time I am also studying along with you. All these texts पहली बार मैं भी आपके साथ ही पढ़ रहा हूँ. So let us see. And highly scholarly meanings of every shloka with the etymological meaning of the words and their references in Vedanta Upanishads. Such a big way of study we may not be able to do. But minimum, the joy of chanting, joy of seeing the literal meaning, joy of trying to relate at least little of that knowledge with our life and sadhana. If we do, I believe in this life, tiny life of ours, our efforts are fulfilling. Rest, the Lord, the Guru Parampara will take care. So, in this particular Shastra, Bhagavan Sri Rama as the Shishya, Sri Vaishishtha ji as the Guru, Sri Valmiki ji as the composer. All the three are very respectful, reverential for us throughout the study of this Shastra. Okay, now we will begin it by our Shanti Mantras, by our Sankalpa, by our Sri Rama Ashtottara Shatanamavali Parayanam once, then we enter into the first chapter. Straight away we jump and keep reading. It will go on moving. Let us start. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharushibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ॐ कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम्। ॐ आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्रपरब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ श्रीवसिष्ठमहर्षये नमः। ॐ श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षये नमः। ॐ अस्मद्गुरु समस्त ब्रह्मविद्या परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत ऋषि मुनिगुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह तस्मिन् मुक्त साध्य साधनानाम् अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरायाः भक्ति योग वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां मोक्ष प्रक्रियाणां साधनानां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषाम् आचार्याणां गुरूणां संस्थानाम् आश्रमाणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तानां शिष्याणां साधकानां सेवकानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम विशेषतः अयोध्या महानगरे मोक्षधामे संस्थिता श्री रामचंद्र परमात्मनः अनुग्रहेण समस्त हैंदव कुटुंबस्य समस्त विश्वव्याप्त जीवानां आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं च हिंदू सनातन धर्मस्य पूर्ण रक्षणार्थं च ये अस्मिन् बाधकारकाः शत्रवः तेषां सर्वेषां समूल निर्मूलनार्थं च विश्व सर्वत्र धर्म मोक्ष प्रचारार्थं च अनेकानेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री राम श्री वशिष्ठ संवाद रूप स्मृति ग्रंथः योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्रीरामचंद्र स्वामिनः अष्टोत्तर शतनामावल्याः पारायणं संकल्प we have done. Now we do Rama Ashtottara. That is enough. ओम श्री रामाय नमः। ओम रामभद्राय नमः। ओम रामचंद्राय नमः। ओम शाश्वताय नमः। ओम राजीवलोचनाय नमः। ओम श्रीमते नमः। ओम राजेन्द्राय नमः। ओम रघुपुंगवाय नमः। ओम जानकी वल्लभाय नमः। ओम जयित्राय नमः। ओम जितामित्राय नमः। ओम जनार्दनाय नमः। ओम विश्वामित्र प्रियाय नमः। ओम दान्ताय नमः। ओम शरणत्राण तत्पराय नमः। ओम वालिप्रमथनाय नमः। ओम वाग्मिने नमः। ओम सत्यवाचे नमः। ओम सत्यविक्रमाय नमः, ओम सत्यव्रताय नमः, ओम व्रतधराय नमः, ओम सदानुवदाश्रिताय नमः, ओम कौसलेयाय नमः, ओम खरध्वंसिने नमः, ओम विराधवद पंडिताय नमः, ओम विभीषण परित्रात्रे नमः, ओम हरकोदंड खंडनाय नमः, ओम सप्तताल प्रभेत्रे नमः, ओम दशग्रीव शिरोहराय नमः, ओम जामदग्न महादर्पदलनाय नमः, ओम ताटकांतकाय नमः, ओम वेदांतसाराय नमः, ओम वेदात्मने नमः, ओम भवरोगस्य भेषजाय नमः, ओम दूषण त्रिशिरोहंत्रे नमः, ओम त्रिमूर्तये नमः, ओम त्रिगुणात्मकाय नमः, ओम त्रिविक्रमाय नमः, ओम त्रिलोकात्मने नमः, ओम पुण्यचारित्रकीर्तनाय नमः, ओम त्रिलोकरक्षकाय नमः, ओम धन्विने नमः, ओम दंडकारण्यकर्तनाय नमः, ओम अहल्याशापशमनाय नमः, ओम पितृभक्ताय नमः, ओम वरप्रदाय नमः, ओम जितेन्द्रियाय नमः, ओम जितक्रोधाय नमः, ओम जितामित्राय नमः, ओम जगद्गुरवे नमः, ओम वृक्षवानरसंघातिने नमः, ओम चित्रकूटसमाश्रयाय नमः, ओम जयन्तत्राणवरदाय नमः, ओम सुमित्रापुत्रसेविताय नमः, ओम सर्वदेवादिदेवाय नमः, ओम ऋतवानरजीवनाय नमः, ओम मायामारीचहन्त्रे नमः, ओम महादेवाय नमः, ओम महाभुजाय नमः, ओम सर्वदेवस्तुताय नमः, ओम सौम्याय नमः, ओम ब्रह्मण्याय नमः, ओम मुनिसंस्तुताय नमः, ओम महायोगिने नमः, ओम महोदाराय नमः, ओम सुग्रीवेप्सितराज्यदाय नमः, ओम सर्वपुण्याधिकफलाय नमः, ओम स्मृत सर्वाघनाशनाय नमः, ओम आदिपुरुषाय नमः, ओम परमपुरुषाय नमः, ओम महापुरुषाय नमः, ओम पुण्योदयाय नमः, ओम दयासाराय नमः, ओम पुराणपुरुषोत्तमाय नमः, ओम स्मितवक्त्राय नमः, ओम मितभाषिणे नमः, ओम पूर्वभाषिणे नमः, ओम राघवाय नमः, ओम अनन्तगुणगम्भीराय नमः, ओम धीरोदात्तगुणोत्तमाय नमः, ओम मायामानुषचारित्राय नमः, ओम महादेवादिपूजिताय नमः, ओम सेतुकृते नमः, ओम जितवाराशये नमः, ओम सर्वतीर्थमयाय नमः, ओम हरये नमः, ओम श्यामांगाय नमः, ओम सुंदराय नमः, ओम शूराय नमः, ओम पीतवाससे नमः, ओम धनुर्धराय नमः, ओम सर्वयज्ञाधिपाय नमः, ओम यज्वने नमः, ओम जरावरणवर्जिताय नमः, ओम विभीषण प्रतिष्ठात्रे नमः, ओम सर्वावगुणवर्जिताय नमः, ओम परमात्मने नमः, ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः, ओम सच्चिदानंद विग्रहाय नमः, ओम परस्मै ज्योतिषे नमः, ओम परस्मै धाम्ने नमः, ओम पराकाशाय नमः, ओम परात्पराय नमः, ओम परेशाय नमः, ओम पारगाय नमः, ओम पाराय नमः, ओम सर्वदेवात्मकाय नमः, ओम परस्मै नमः, ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः, ओम श्री वशिष्ठ महर्षये नमः, ओम श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षये नमः। समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु। Arati we have already done, so we can just yes, Ashtottara Ramaji we have done. Now, before starting the Yoga Vaashishtha Shastram, there is some glorification of this Yoga Vaashishtha Shastra in the mouth of Bhagavan Shri Vasishtha ji himself. That small portion of 11 shlokas, we will see it, then we enter into the first sarga of first Vairagya Prakaranam straight away. Okay, what did Valmiki ji say regarding the glorification of this Adhyatma Rama, sorry, Yoga Vaashishtha Mahagrantha is Sri Vasishtha Uvacha. He says, मोक्षोपायाभिधानेयं संहिता सार संहिता त्रिंशद्वे च सहस्राणि ज्ञाता निर्वाणदायिनी. So moksha upaya abhidhana yam samhita. This great samhita, that is shastra, is abhidhana, the indicator, the giver of the moksha upaya. And Sara Samhita, the essence of all Upanishads, Vedas is contained in this Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Grantha. Trimshad Dvecha Sahasrani. Trimshad 30, Dve 2, Sahasrani 1000. So 32,000 are the shlokas in it. Jnatva or Jnata. Whoever studies it with Shraddha thoroughly, right from the beginning till the end, Nirvana Dayini. It will give the moksha. And remember always, you take this medicine, your fever will go. Doesn't mean immediately fever gone away. He has to take. The taken medicine should go to the respective diseased part, then the cure happens. When it is said take medicine, disease goes, is the authenticity of the medicine being so effective. Okay. Then unless it is properly employed, you cannot force expect it to give the cure. In the same way, when it is said it is nirvana daini, in the power and efficacy of the shastra, there should be conviction and faith, and we have to do the thing which is said earlier, that is what is jnata. Jnata means the one who gains the jnanam given in the shastra, not merely outside does the chanting or mere talking, mere listening. This is the trick of mind, intellect, mouth. That the intellect can think, mind can feel, and the mouth can talk without allowing the subject to enter into the inner heart, which is the purpose of study. That is how all of us, those studied so many classes, still we remain where we are. Trick of the mind. That is why the Shruti said, Nayamatma pravachanena labhyaha namedaya navona shrutena. Yameva vrinute tena labhyaha tasesha atma vivrinute tanum swa. Means, O Lord, through the study of the Shastra, I must have the Brahma Jnana, Brahmanubhuti, Mokshanubhuti. That desire, that Varanam should be there strongly. Accordingly, only deeply we study and meditate, then leave the result to the Narayana or Paramatma or Parabrahma. They bless us with the experience in due time. Have faith, have patient waiting for that. So this is what Vaishishtha ji says, the great saint, about this grantha. It is Nirvana Daini Jnata, for the one who studies it. Second one is Deepe Yatha Vinidrasya Jvalite Sampravartate Aloko Nichchatopyevam Nirvana Manaya Bhavet. See, Vinidrasya means the one who wakes up from the sleep. Yatha Jvalite Deepe Sampravartate. If the burning lamp is there, aloka anichataha piyanam. The vision of seeing the things around are there, even though he doesn't want, doesn't have sankalp. So I am sleeping, I woke up, I opened eyes, I see the whole world because the lamp is illuminating the world. Whether I like it or not, want it or not, I will see the world because the deepa is prajwalit. When I wake up from my sleep. So the waking up from sleep of ours is studying this Shastra. Then the Deepa is the Shastra itself. The vision of seeing the world is getting this Nirvana Manaya Bhaveta. The moksha will come to us. Even if you don't want, the moksha will come, just like even if you don't want, you will see the world because the lamp is illuminating that world. So too, the glory, greatness of this Yoga Vaashishtha Mahashastra is such that you just study, whether you want or not, you get moksha. Yatha vinidrasya jvalite deepe alokaha anichata samyak pravartate. Alokaha, able to see. Anichannapi means even he doesn't want or no sankalpa. Samyak pravartate is there established very well. What is it? Aloka. That means vision of the things that are there. Api evam, in the same way, nirvanam, the moksha, anaya bhavet, by the study of this yoga vasishta, it will happen. Very rare promise, isn't it? But you study it, you will get moksha, you have sankalpa or not. And it is in a way very good thought that many places when we study Vedanta Upanishads, wanting to have the moksha and not getting qualified for it, get so much fed up or frustrated because a step also we don't move ahead. Instead of that, as said here, the principle, you just focus on studying it. Don't worry about the moksha, it just will come. The light be put on, open the eyes, whether you want or not, you will see the world. Keep on studying the Shastra, coming daily to the class. Allow the Shastra lamp to light for you the moksha, it will come to you. Anayan nirvanam bhavetu. So yatha vinidrasya jvalite deepe sampravartate alokaha nichataha bhi evam nirvanam anaya bhavet. By this, the moksha will come. These are all slokas in the Yoga Vaashishtha towards the end, said by Vaashishtha as the Phalashruti and efficacy of this Mahashastra. Now, in this way only, quickly covering the slokas, I will do the class to cover such a big text. You have to be very alert, not like other classes coming late, sleepy, etc. I will not agree to it. And not only listen the literal meaning, relate it to the other Vedantic meaning, which sometimes I will tell, many times not, because we have already covered it in many other Upanishadic Bhashyas and other Adhyatma Ramayana Ityadi Adhyayana. Wherever the topic is necessary to be repeated, I will repeat. To be hinted, I will hint. Both are not required, just telling the literal meaning, covering the text, we keep on moving. There will be a joy of it every day. Then three things are told. Swayam jnata shrutavapi bhranti shantyaika saukhyada apeksha varnita sadhyaha setha swarga tarangini. So swayam jnata. One studying oneself and knowing the meaning of these mantras, this text, first person. Second is Shrutavapi, or he is listening and somebody is speaking to. Or Apeksha Varinita, somebody is teaching it to others. So I study by myself, or I listen from someone, or I teach to myself. These are the three possibilities are there that can be done on this text. Study aspect is I do at my own home all alone. Talking on it is like this, the class. The teaching is when somebody talks to me, I will listen. In all the three cases, sadhya, instantaneously. What is the result of this? Yoga Vaashishtha, Bhranti Shanti Eka Saukhyada. Bhranti Shanti, it does the Shanti, Shamanam, elimination of the Bhranti, the delusion. Delusion is the snake is real. Delusion is the world is real. And this is called as misapprehension of reality. The correct reality is the rope alone is real. The correct reality is Brahman alone is real. So भ्रांति का शांति हो जाएगा, फिर एक सौख्यदा, that eka means one without second, Brahma Sukha, it will give us. Therefore, the remover of the Ajnana Janita Bhranti, giver of the Jnana Janita Eka Atmanubhuti. If somebody studies at home, talks on it, or listens when somebody speaks. To Jnata Bano by Swayam Adhenam, Shrota Bano, if somebody is speaking to us, or yourself become the Vakta, that is Varnita. So instantaneously, Bhranti Shanti will happen. Then Eka Sukha will come. Are you alert? Are you catching it? This text in this way study is a test and opportunity for us to develop our ekagrata. So while listening only, like Tulsidas ji says in the Tulsidas, Ramaji says to Lakshmana before answering the 5 questions in Aranyakanda, Suniyatata mati mana chita laye. Mana ekagrata ke liye. Mati to listen contemplatively, analyze there and then and understand. Chitta is to retain it in the stores of the memory. So while listening only, we try this. Oh, this is the Sara of all the Vedanta Upanishads. And the student of it gets the Nirvana or the Moksha. It has got 32,000 slokas. The example given in this is what? When the lamp is lit, one is woken up from the sleep, inevitably he sees the world with or without his choice or willingness. Same way, if one is wakefully studying this Yoga Vasishtha Shastra, whether he wills it or not, Nirvana, the moksha, will come to him. Vana is flickering, Nirvana is steady. The flickering in the Paramatma is the creation of the world. The whole flickering when goes away, the steadiness of the lamp is equivalent to the experience of that Eka Sukha which is said in the next shloka. So if this way relating to each shloka I tell, it will take years again. I am trying not to go into that unless effortlessly Bhagwan makes it happen. So in this way, while listening only, if we can be alert and meditative, I am to soch raha hu, every hour class is a chance. We give ourselves not only to listen but to contemplate and meditate. If the classes are done in this mode of listening, contemplating, meditating, very good it will be. If it is carried on in the off class time, that's greatest. That's your commitment. Kar paye to nothing like in that way. The body, mind, senses, time, all of that should be dedicated to the tattva. ये तो final expected चीज है ही. वो हो पाया इसी जन्म में तो nothing like that. Even then, the classes we attend, four of us, them, and six for other people, attentively when we grasp. So पहले ही कह के आना अपने आप को कि this class I very attentively listen with the open or closed eyes. Every sentence I listen, there and then I contemplate and understand it. And when we go home, at least we can browse through what is spoken. It becomes a second repetition, so memory will be more. This is the only text I believe with so many turns and twists and stories. ये वो घुमाता रहता है. Maybe Mahabharata can be equivalent to this. Let us see. मैं सुना, मैं पूरा नहीं पढ़ा ना, कुछ भी नहीं पता मुझे. I know only 3 shlokas which we have studied now. So 32,000 shloka, giver of the moksha, essence of all the Vedanta Jnana. Deepa example is given. Then the third one, the one who studies by himself or listens from someone, or he himself becomes a speaker of it. For all the three, Bhranti ka Shanti ho jayega. All delusions go away. Delusion only gives fear and all. Then Eka Saukhyada, the joy of seeing the rope as rope, that comes. This Rajju Sarpa example, I think in 32,000 shlokas, at least 100 times it will come, I think, in this. Let us see. Example given here is what? Yatha Swarga Tarangini. Just like the Swarga Tarangini, the Ganga Maya, when we do upasana of it or take bath in it, how it removes the tiredness, exhaustion of whatever the walking we have done, and inner thirst also it removes and gives a, such a comfort and joy like that. Oh. So this, that is way compared with Ganga Nadi. Like Gita also compared with Nadi and Ganga. Even Bhagavatam compared with, so Mahabharata also is a Mahabharata Samudra it is compared with. So ये भी गंगा के समान, ये भ्रांति शांति एक सौख्यदा. क्लियर? दिस इज व्हाट. नाउ सी, मैंने कहा इमीडिएटली एग्जांपल आ गया. फोर्थ मंत्र, यथा रज्ज्वाम अहिभ्रांति विनश्यत्यवलोकनात् तथा एतत् प्रेक्षणात् शांतिमेति संसार दुःखतः. सी, यथा, जस्ट लाइक रज्ज्वाम अहिभ्रांति विनश्यति अवलोकनात्. रज्ज्वाम रज्जु अवलोकनात् सर्प भ्रांति विनश्यति अहिभ्रांति. When we apprehend the rope as rope, the delusion of snake along with its all consequences go away. Tatha, in the same way, etat prekshanat prakarshena ikshanam means perfectly beautifully when we are developing the vision of knowledge we are gaining studying of this Yoga Vaashishtha, what will happen? Shantim eti samsara dukkhataha. From the dukkha of the samsara, absolute shanti comes. So what it means, therefore, through the example, when you know the rope as rope, the illusory snake and the samsara given by it goes away. It means what? Yoga Vaashishtha is such a grantha, it reveals to us the truth, the reality, tattva, the Brahman. As a result, the untrue, unreal, The snake sthaniya, entire deluding, frightening, making miserable jagat, shanti meti, it absolutely is removed. और तथा एतत् प्रेक्षणात् शांतिम एति samsara dukkhataha. From all the samsara dukkha, the shanti comes to us. But etat prekshanat means developing the vision of life as prescribed in this shastra. I hope you all have the book in front of you, at least the online book. I suggest you all have the tab or at least a laptop जिसमें बड़े अक्षरों में ये जो book already you have sent to me, you must be having it, keep ready. Your class listening instrument is one and your text wala is different. If you are able to manage both of them, listening and other, I don't know how do you do, but book should be in front of you and listening should be there. These slokas may not be there in the book you have. It is somewhere culled out to tell us the mahimas of the shastra spoken by the sage Vairagya. Actually, first sarga of Vairagya Prakaranam when we study, book should be in front of you. What we will do is entire chapter chanting we do. Till the chapter explanation is done, we don't touch the next chapter. Once that's over, it is in between the class or beginning or end. We take the chanting of second chapter, then see the meaning. Because chanting I want to definitely do. Only explanation nahi. अभी इसका तो चैंटिंग नहीं किया हमने. इज ओनली दिस ग्रंथ महिमा और प्रशंसा. 4 श्लोकास we have seen. Now the fifth one. इदम् उत्तममाख्यानम् अध्येयं वेदवत् सदा व्याख्येयं पूजनीयं च पुरुषार्थफलप्रदम्. So idam uttamam akhyanam. This is the best of the story or the text. Akhyanam is the conversation, this discussion between Vaashishtha ji and Sri Ramji. So the big, how many days it went on, we don't know. But all of that is put in the book form by Valmiki ji for us. So this is Uttamam Akhyanam. I really tell you, very Uttama. Like we enjoyed our Adhyatma Ramayanam, full of so much of Vedanta. It was so fantastic. I tell you, it is our forgetfulness and all, or very low level of mind of not cherishing, enjoying the divine things, but we are not able to remember it. But it was a delight. Like yesterday's Rama Mandira Pradishta. What great delight it was. Those who are tuned, they are still crying only, seeing the joy. मेरा राम लल्ला आ गए हैं बाबा, 500 साल से इंतजार हम कर रहे हैं. अरे बाबा, आज whenever seeing that भीड़, only one prayer I am doing. भगवान को ऐसे unexpected things should not happen. Lakhs of them thronging, entering to the gates. They are restless to see the Ram. मैं imagine कर रहा हूँ कि these are the people from 500 years, every time taking birth, only praying, working for Ram Mandir. Those are tuned to that, they know the joy of it, they know the want of these innocent bhaktas to have the first glance of Bhagavan. And the surprising thing, those who people, यार आ गए एक बार देख के जाएंगे करके, those who are seeing and coming, they are crying more and saying, we want to come again and again, see again and again. We don't want to go from here. We want to stay here only. The VVIPs are those who are fully appearing to be materialistic people of the worldly entertainments or the other business industrialists. मैं कल उनका देख रहा था आज भी. But those who are never tuned to that and never are engrossed in it, how will they know the glory of it? I tell you, I have sent you just now one of the somebody, the graphics made Sri Ramji's Muskurat. Abhi dekho sab log. I hope I have sent it to you. One small video of 12 seconds. Just now you see in the group of Ramji. How divine it is. In the same way, when we are engrossed in the study of this Yoga Vaashishtha, we also get that result. Powerful. This is all explanation for what? Uttamam Akhyanam. And therefore, what is Vaashishtha ji's suggestion to all of us? Vaashishtha ji ka avatar hi Pujya Gurudev hai ki Adhyayam Vedavat Sada. Like for any Dvija, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, everyday Veda Adhyanam is compulsory. Same way, the Yoga Vaashishtha is worthy of doing Adhyanam like the Vedas. Adhyayam means not mere Parayanam, but going through every shloka's meaning, relating it to ourselves. Like what we have seen so far, the essence should be was, I also must see the self as the rope is seen as rope, so that I come out of the snaky delusion of the world being real, so that I get permanent sukha. That feeling should come in us. That is the meaning of Adhyayana. Let us engross in meditation for this 1 hour every day in studying this Yoga Vasishtha, because Vasishtha ji is saying Vedavat Sada Adhyayam. Like Veda, it should be every day, all the time. Adhyanam should be done because this Akhyanam is Uttamam. This interaction between Rama and Vasishtha in the form of Yoga Vasishtha is Uttamam. Then Vyakhyayam. If possible, do the Vyakhyana speaking on the tape. You are capable and somebody is there for you to listen. Third one is Pujaniyam. Adhyayam, Vyakhyanam, Pujaniyam. Pujaniyam is have the Puja Bhavana with to it, respectful, reverential Bhavana. Puja is not the Pushparchana Arati is done without opening the book like in India in millions of houses. Every day they do the Puja of Bhagavad Gita Ramayanam without opening it. पिछले 20 साल से पूजा चल रहा है, कभी उसको खोलने का जरूरत नहीं की. Not that way here. Pujaniyam is respectfully, reverentially remembering what is heard that day as long as possible. So three things are told to us. One is Adhyayam, second is Vyakhyayam, third is Pujaniyam. Vyakhyayam work I will do. Vyakhyayam work for you is what? You can talk to somebody, wife or husband, who are there, 5 minutes. What Swamiji spoke today, what we studied, I just want to tell you somebody. Or another intelligent thing you can do. You can do. Take your cell phone, you have that recording facility. Today we from Yoga Vaashishtha heard these things. 2 minutes ka record karo. That will be for you reference in future. You can even send to others. Others get inspired. They may even join our class. Such benefits are there. Minimum. Only yes, I will do. I want to do. It will help me. Ye thoughts chahiye. First thing what we do when such suggestions are given from last 4 years I'm observing is outrightly we reject so much, like we reject all the Shastra heard as if it is not required. That's why we are not cursed but not blessed by any of the gurus or devatas, even though we are struggling so much to study in the class. I'm telling you the blunt fact, which is little bitter, in which I am also involved. We are in that aspect reckless, careless, irresponsible because of our childishness, immaturity. We have to come out of it. So Vyakhyaya means 2 minutes. Put it in your group, put it in your status. So this is what we have facilities, no, all this. I can't do bhai, मैं तो 6 class कर रहा हूँ, इसे ना कहाँ करूँ मैं? Isn't it? I'm lazy also. अपन एक ही बोट में जाने वाले हैं. Clear? तो ध्येयम साध्येयम व्याख्येयम पूजनीयम च. Why? What will it give us? Purushartha phala pradam. Pradam giver up, phala the result, purushartha, the chaturtha purushartha, moksha purushartha. So therefore, this uttama akyanam, when one does the adhenam, vyakhyanam as well as puja, he will get the uttama purushartha called as moksha. Who is telling all this? Sage Vaashishtha ji, inspiring us in the study of this great Smriti Grantha Yoga Vaashishtha. Next he says, Yadasmat prapyate shastrat tat tat vedadavapyate asmin jnate kriya jnanam dvayam yati pavitratam. A beautiful meaning. Says, Yad asmat prapyate shastrat. Asmat shastrat yad prapyate. What is obtained by the study of this Shastra. Vaashishtha ji is calling it as Shastra only, Smriti Shastra. What is obtained through this study of this Shastra called Yoga Vaashishtha, Tat Vedada Vapyate. It is equivalent to what you obtain through the study of Vedas. Remember, we being Sanatana Dharmis, for us, Veda Dhenam, Veda Upasana, Vedokta, Jnanakanda, Karamanda doing is a final authority with which everything is gained. Therefore, always Veda is taken as Pramana. But the difficulties are there in Veda Adhyanam because of its mystic language and our inabilities. And the yoga prakriyas, jnana prakriyas, yajna prakriyas that are so much are there, so detailedly we cannot do. That's the only difficulty. But the beauty is what? Whatever phala one gets to through the study of Veda and practice of what is said in Veda, same phala one gets through the study of this Yoga Vaashishtha and the practice of it. Practice phala, underline, quote italics, all the time we should remember. So, yad asmat prapyate shastrat tattad vedad vapyate. Whatever is studied through the Shastra and obtained is obtained by Veda, means equivalent to Veda. Phala is the phala of studying this Yoga Vasishta. That is why in the earlier sloka it was said, Adhyayam Vedavat Sada. You may ask question, why should I study like Veda? Because as much phala you get through the study of Veda and doing the yajnas, dhyanas, all of that you get through this Yoga Vasishta. For example, Asmin Jnate, when the Yoga Vasishta Shastra is thoroughly studied, what it results in a Kriya Jnanam Dvayam Yati Pavitrata. See the beautiful word used, Kriya and Jnanam. Here, Kriya means you can call it as the Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. The Jnana means Vedanta. Both of them, Yati Pavitrata means what? All these things which we vaguely know, they become crystal clear Pakka. Therefore, our knowledge as well as practice, both of the Kriya you can call it as Karma Kanda also, Jnana means Moksha Kanda. This text runs in this way, balancing the importance of the Pravritti Rupaka Sadhana, Nivritti Rupaka Sadhana. Because Rama wants to do Nivritta. Just like exactly what happened to Arjuna before the Yuddha, same thing happens to Ramaji when he was 15, 16 years. As by giving the Nirvana Moksha Jnana, but immediately do the Yuddha, taught by Krishna to Arjuna, here Vaashishtha tells the same thing. Gives the Moksha Jnana to Rama, but right now you are in the Manusya Avatara for doing this work, do this Dharma. Therefore, Ramaha Vigravan Dharmaha. So that Dharma is called as Kriya here. So Kriya and Jnana means the outer life of Dharma and inner thing as Moksha. Both of them Pavitratamyati, they get crystal clearly understood, practiced, experienced. That is what from last few days, every day we are praying to the arrived Ramalalla, make the whole universe outside Dharma Abhyasakas, inside the Moksha Kaminaha. So outside everybody should practice dharma, inside everybody should desire for the moksha. Same thing. Kriya Jnana means dharma and moksha. So asmin jnate, when Yoga Vasishta is thoroughly studied, Kriya and Jnanam dvayam yati pavitratam. So the Karma Kanda aspect of it, of the Vedic period or Treta Yuga period or even now, and the moksha aspect which is same in all periods of time. Pavitratam yati means already we are involved in them, but they get more clarity. More vision becomes more spashta. How far we have to do the kriya and for what purpose, and where we have to start the jnanam and how we have to pursue till it gives the result of moksha. Done. Now we have seen, see quickly 5-6 shlokas. अच्छा स्पीड है ना, और थोड़ा स्पीड बढ़ाऊंगा तो then every day half of chapter if you do that way, each chapter 60, 30 shlokas means 1000 days means 2.5 to 3 years we can do it with everyday study. होने दो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? But such a great colossal shastra, every shloka chanting, studying, that blessing will come to us. Many talk on Yoga Vasishta, taking one topic, this prakarana, that prakarana, or this particular sarga, this topic. So many 1000 topics you can develop in Yoga Vasishta. Because 32,000 shlokas are there. People do. But ours always, remember, in our class, whether people are interested or not, they get bored or not, we start with the authority of the text in front from the beginning till the end we do. Didn't we do our Valmiki Ramayana? Pura Adhyatma Ramayana, entire Bhagavatam we have done, every Upanishad we are studying. Ye hai in our class speciality. That itself is joy and fulfillment. The Lord is giving us that blessing, kindness. Let us enjoy it. Now, the sloka number 6. Vedanta tarka siddhantah tu asmin jnate cha buddhyate idam uttamamakyanam vyakhyatam shastra drustishu. Okay. Vedanta tarka siddhanta tu. So, Vedanta siddhanta and tarka siddhanta. Okay. Vedanta is pure Brahma Pratishtha. Brahma Tattva establishment. Tarka Siddhanta is using the Tarka to whatever the level it can lead us to the Vedanta Jnana, with which so many doubts, questions are removed. Okay. What the Tarka logic does is, at the lower level, whatever the questions, doubts can be there, it removes to a great extent. But through Tarka, many of such problems can be sorted out, but the Brahma Tattva cannot be established. Brahma Tattva is only through three things. One is Shraddha on Guru Vakya and Shastra Vakya. Two, doing the due sadhana told there. Thereby, third, by experiencing it. Naisha Tarkena Madhiramanaya Proktanyanena Sugnyanaya Preshta Ananya Poprokte Gatirata Nastiti Aniyani Atarke Manu Pramanat. We have seen in Kathopanishad, Yamaraj telling it. So therefore, Vedanta Tarka Siddhanta tu Asmin Jnate cha Buddhyate. Asmin Jnate, when this Yoga Vaashishtha is thoroughly studied, Buddhyate is one comes to clearly understand Vedanta, Siddhanta as well as Tarka Siddhanta. Otherwise, for the Vedanta Siddhanta, you have to study the Badarayana Sutras called the Brahma Sutras. But before studying Brahma Sutra, you have to study all the 11 Upanishads commented by Bhagavan Adishankara. After studying 11 Upanishads only, you will be allowed to study Brahma Sutra, which coordinates all the things in entire Upanishads. That's called as Vedanta Siddhanta totally. 12 साल एक गुरु के बाद शास्त्र आश्रम में रहकर पढ़ना पड़ता है. एक जन्म में हम जरूर करें. So to Tarka Siddhanta. The Tarka Siddhanta or Nyaya Siddhanta is Navya Nyaya, then Purana Nyaya. Both of them are there. It also takes some 4, 5, 6 years of studying the entire Nyaya Sutras. Like you have Brahma Sutra for the Vedanta, Yoga Sutras for Yoga, Bhakti Sutras of Narada and Shandilya for Bhakti. We have also all the other 6 darshanas are there in the Sutra Rupa. Nyaya Vaisheshika, Samkhya Yoga, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. So, Tarka also has got in Siddhantas. Nyaya Shastra, Nyaya Siddhanta. Not Nyaya Shastra is not the law system, Indian law code, penal code. No. The Darshana, one of the Darshanas. Naiyayikas they are called as. Tarkikas they are called as. We have never studied that. Oh, it will take. We are into Vedanta directly. So, Vedanta Siddhanta and Nyaya Siddhanta, both of them one gets exposed to Buddhyate. One gets the understanding of them if this is studied. So, Vedanta Tarka Siddhanta tu Asmin Jnate cha Buddhyate. Okay, one point. Last one more is what? Shastra Drustishu. Those who have studied the Shastras, great saints and sages, by them Vyakyatam is commented upon about this text as what? Idam Uttamam Akhyanam. So, Idam Uttamam Akhyanam Vyakyatam Shastra Drustishu. Those who have the drushti of studying all the Shastras, and they just refer to this as the Uttama Akhyanam. Best, topmost. And like any of the thing, like those who are very thorough in checking the quality of the rice, अब 10 bags का rice अलग अलग जगह से लाए मानो, they know which is uttama, which is for what purpose. So to a thoroughly studied medical doctor, 10 medicines are there for same disease of different brands. He will just see and see the combination, he knows which medicine is more effective. Isn't it? Here the same way, Shastra Drustishu, among the people who have the studied of all Shastras, idam uttama akhyanam vyakyatam. They have said that this is the best of the akhyanam to convey the Vedanta Siddhanta and Tarka Siddhanta. Now you understand how this beautiful text importance is being told to us by Vaashishtha himself. We are studying it before starting the first sarga of the Vairagya Prakaranam. So Vairagya Prakaranam, Mumukshu Vyavahar. See the sequence also of this whole Yoga Vasishtha. First Vairagya. Then comes Mumukshu Vyavahara. Then to fulfill both of them, we must know where from the world came, where it is staying, where it is going. So that we'll get a Vairagya of it, true sense. Therefore, Utpatti Prakaranam, Sthiti Prakaranam, Upashama. Sushti Sthiti Laya batate all तीनों. Finally, what's left when the whole world is understood and real? Moksha. That moksha is called Nirvana. Therefore, Nirvana Prakaranam. In Gita, like Karma Shatkam, Antakarana Shuddhi, Bhakti Shatkam, tuning to the divine, Jnana Shatkam, by the Vishleshana Vicharana Vibhaga, know what is truth, what is not truth. So too in the Yoga Darshana. थोड़ा उसमें पहले समाधि पाठ दिया to tell us the goal, then the sadhana vimukti kaivalya. So too in our Mandukya Upanishad. है ना? First Agama Prakaranam. We have to respect the Agama, and through that only the Turiya Tattva told and sadhana of the Omkara Upasana. Then to prove that the dual world is unreal, the Vaitatya Prakarana. To prove that the Advaita Brahman is there, Advaita Prakarana. And as a sadhana, Alata Shanti for meditation. Everywhere there is system followed in all our Shastras. Bhagavata also, Sarga Visarga Sthanam Poshna Muti Manvantara Ishan Katha Nirodha Mukti Ashraya. Even Ramayana, Balakanda, Ayodhyakanda, Aranyakanda, Kishkinda, Sundara, Yuddha, they all are our own spiritual sadhana. Balakanda means we just play with our Shastras, doing chanting, Parayanam, once in a while coming to class. Ayodhyakanda is no more Yuddha with the text, you are in good tuning with that. Aranyakanda is you are finding the secluded time to study that. Kishkinda Kanda is you are controlling your mind, tuning to that study. Sundarakanda is your life has become more spiritual now. Yuddhakanda is you are defeating all your Ajnana and Veda, all the Avidya ityadi. Uttarakanda is you are in Brahmanubhuti Moksha. Here also the 6 of them are so beautifully systematically put, we will enjoy it. Every day in a meditative mood, let us come and try to study that day the text, grasp it maximum. Homework kar sake to karo. But be in that good, joyful mood, feeling that such a great blessings. Upanishad Adhyanam, Bhagavata Adhyanam, Ramayana Adhyanam, Yoga Vasishtha, Yoga Darshanam. अरे बाप रे क्या कृपा हो रही है भगवान का हमारे ऊपर. वाह वाह वाह. I am so stunned and bewildered and surprised and overwhelmed only to see these blessings Bhagavan is giving. He is keeping us healthy, intact. Our mind mainly not got lost totally. पूरा control भी नहीं है. But at least every day we are getting the inspiration to study. May not be at the highest Uttama Adhikari. Manda, but Manda bhi Adhikari hai na. May not be Madhyama also. Manda Adhikari hai hum. But Adhikari hai Manda bhi. Aake baithna itself is great achievement. For that, really I appreciate you and me. Good. You have that इच्छा. Some of you continually said, somebody भाग जाते हैं. भाग जा रहे हो, okay, but 10 मिनट तो बैठ रहे हो ना. Good that itself. That was thing you have in your heart. It's good beginning. Anyway, coming to this point, idam uttamam akyanam shastra drustishu vyakhyatam. All those who have the study of all shastra, they have commented this to be uttama akhyana. This Yoga Vasishtha interaction between Sri Rama and Vasishtha having 6 prakaranas starting from Vairagya to Nirvana. And in this, Tarka Vedanta Siddhanta Buddhyate will be understood thoroughly by the student of this. Therefore, what it means? Look for Vedanta Siddhanta, look for Tarka Siddhanta, look for the Karma, look for the Jnana while studying this. These are the ones which are paved through or weaved through the entire text. As I told you, it will be with so much of turns and twists, testing our memory power. Never mind, सीधा सीधे बात ही हमको समझ में नहीं आता, but फिर भी हम कोशिश करेंगे. Memory power will increase, I think, if we try to remember of this Yoga Vasishtha कहानियाँ. मैं तो डर रहा हूँ मुझे भी याद रहेगा. If you ask me what you said in 6 shlokas, can you tell Swamiji? Again, I also have to look at the book, but I know at least while looking at the book. Now the sixth mantra is Karunyad bhavatam etad aham vashmi namaya bhavantah tu avagachanti mayam etad vicharyatam. Okay. So Karunyad bhavatam, out of my compassion to all of you, aham, me, vachmi, I have spoken this to you. He is telling to Rama and all of us, out of my compassion to you, I spoke to you. Not namaya, not to do any maya, kapata, cheating or troubling you at all. माया से मैंने आपको ये शास्त्र ज्ञान नहीं दिया, करुणा से दिया. Should we not pause here for 10 seconds and grasp? Every shastra of every guru is not maya, vanchana, chala, kapata to deceive us. And for what? What do they get? What do they need first of all? On the other hand, though established in Brahma and Bhuti, coming down to our level, listening to our nonsense of questions and all, trying to sort them out, answer us, and inspire us to take up sadhana and reach out to the goal. How much karuna they have to have. That is why every of our Guru Parampara, Guru Tattva, and Guru Acharyas and Gurus are the Karuna Murtis there. Every day, that's why nowadays, from last few months, we are remembering, saluting them. Even though it is consuming some time, what is the time left for other than given to us other than praying to them and getting blessed? Because of we are studying it every day, doing pranams only, that we are getting to study such a big text. You believe or not, from so many days, which text to take? Shiva Purana karo, Yoga Vaashishtha karo, ya dusra. Suddenly yesterday, you believe or not, in 10 seconds it was decided, let us go for Yoga Vaashishtha, kuch bhi ho jaye. Who gave that decision? The Guru Parampara only. And now we started. Was there any effort? Yesterday we gave introduction. We repeated it today. We have seen the Rama Stotra. We have taken up the prashams of this text from the mouth of Vaashishtha ji. Now we'll enter into first sarga. तो हो रहा है कि नहीं गुरु कृपा? So what is the point here? Out of karuna I gave you, not maya. So karunyat bhavatam etadaham vashmi na maya. In Gita, istosime dhruramiti tato vakshyami te hitam. Throughout Gita, I only spoke to you hita. Throughout Gita, I spoke you hita only for you because istosime dhruram. You're so dear to me. Fourth chapter, he said, Bhaktosime sakachayati. Ninth, he says, Anasuyave. So you love me, I love you so much. Therefore, only the most precious of Upanishad Sara of Gita, I gave you, my dear Arjuna. Here also, out of Karuna, I gave you. Don't misunderstand me. I have no Maya, Chala, Kapata that I have to deceive you, cheat you, or take something away from you. Because these are the essential things. If they don't enter, first we don't trust our gurus and avatara. Then how can you trust their leelas or teachings? Who is at last? We. And to our own stupid mind of materialism and immaturity, added is the so many of the Nastikas, entire country filled with. You understand the Beवकूफ्स are saying, what do you need of the hangama for Ram Mandir? अरे मूर्ख, तुमको हिंदुइज्म पता ही नहीं है, glory of bhakti, jnana, vedanta. This is what is actual India. That stupid studied in some convent and throughout life lived a materialistic life of power and enjoyment. He comments on this great festival of Rama Prana Pratishtha, what he knows even an iota of it. Among such Bevakus we are there, Murak we are there, Nastikas we are there, along with our very tiny, narrow mind and intellect. To these minds, if we don't fill the kindness, compassion aspect of our gurus like Vaashishtha ji here, the teachings of them we don't take serious. If we don't take them serious, we are not blessed with the moksha. So, karunyat bhavatam karunyat, on my compassion unto you, because of that only etadaham vasmi, this entire yoga vasishta 32,000 slok I gave you, na maya, there is no maya in me. Then bhavantah to avagachanti, maya metad vicharyatam. Etad vicharyatam bhavantam. Those who are thoroughly studying this whole jagat, all this yoga vasishta, and in a very twisting manner Vasishta ji is saying, those who thoroughly study and do the vicharana of this yoga vasishta taught by me, you will come to know this entire world is maya mayam. Then you will not run into it, you will not be trapped by it, you are not going to be caught up in samsara. Now दोनों मिला के पढ़ो. I tell you these Yoga Vasishta shlokas, they need such a sharp intellect to grasp the connectivity and grasp the subtlety that is said, which I am not going to touch. If I do that way, I am telling you, 12, 15, 20 saal lagega. Like example here, he is justifying. I am not talking to you uh, of this text or jnanam with my maya to cheat you. Rather, you are already in that maya. You will discover the jagat to be maya and you come out of it. So that is what is my karuna. Not I am cheating you. The maya is cheating you and you will come out of that maya when you study. Like the doctor saying, I am not giving medicine to create roga in you. Rather, you are already suffering with the roga. My medicine is to cure you from that roga. I don't have any maya to cheat you. You're already in the maya of the Jagat being real. You'll come out of it if you take this medicine of Yoga Vasishta study. See the clarity? So, Karunyat Bhavatam Etadaham Vachmi Namaya and Bhavanta to Avagachanti. You yours will come to know. Tu means definitely Ki Mayam Etad. A whole world to be Maya Vicharyatam. If you really study thoroughly this Yoga Vasishta, how this whole world is Maya, you yourself will come to know. Then all the examples given by Shankara Bhagavan in his Bhashya of Maya, Marichi, Udaka, Gandharva Nagara, Vandhya, Putra, Akasha, Pushpa, these are thousands of times told in Yoga Vasishta. बार बार आएगा, बार बार आएगा. We will see that. Okay. Now, Asmat Shastras Parat Bodha Jayante Ye Vicharitat Lavanair Vyanjanani Va Bhanti Shastrantarani Taihi. अस्मात् शास्त्र परात् बोधा जायन्ते ये विचारितात्. So अस्मात् शास्त्रात् विचारितात्. By the vicharana, contemplation of this shastra, when you do after studying or listening, parat bodha jayante. So parat vicharitat bodha jayante. So the highest of the knowledge experience comes. How it is like, Lavanair Vyanjanani va Bhanti Shastrantarani va is a very cute example. Like there are 20 Vyanjanas. The sabjiyan, dal vagara. What is the common thing which is giving taste to all the Vyanjan is not the salt. See the example given in Vaashishtha. बढ़िया सब्जियां मस्त फ्रेग्रेंस है सो मच ऑफ गार्निशिंग मरचा मसाला सब डाला आपने डोंट आस्क मी व्हाट आर द मेन्यू बट इफ देयर इज नो सॉल्ट ट्राई टुडे बिना नमक का कोई खाने का impossible it tastes but when you add salt to every one of them in due quantity how taste it looks so too every shastra will become tasty after studying of Yoga Vasishta, because Yoga Vasishta is like the lavana, the salt in all those other shastra named sabji. Isn't it? Uppuleni kura uppaduruchulanu. There is a sloka in Telugu. Without salt, that things cannot be tasty, the vegetables. Good example, no? Lavanaihi vyanjanani iva bhanti shastra antarani. Taihi. By the jnanams that are gained through the Yoga Vasishta, Adhyayana and Vichara, one starts enjoying other all Shastras thoroughly because the jnana gained through the Bodha Yoga Vasishta acts like the salt for all the vegetables, sabjis. Asmat Shastra Parat Bodha Jayante Ye Vicharitat Lavanair Vyanjanani Iva Bhanti Shastra Antarani Taihi. तैहि शास्त्रांतराणि व्यंजनानि व भांति लवणैहि व्यंजनानि व या मिठाइयों का ले लो oh so many sweets variety but no sugar added them add it wonderful good why sugar example not given because sugar is very diabetic so लोग ज्यादा है diabetes वाले BP वाले कम है इसलिए Vaashishtha ji might have given लवण example आगे मिठाई का भी आएगा डोंट वरी अभी 32,000 श्लोक पढ़नी है हमको Last but one shloka now. Anaryamidamakhyanam ityanadrutya drishyadhihi ma bhavatvatmahantaraha bhavanto bhavabhaginaha. What a beautiful shloka it is. Ki anaryamidamakhyanam. Not worthy, not respectful, not useful at all. Thinking like this about this Shastra, Anadrutya, if somebody disrespects it, means doesn't study, doesn't go through the whole treatment of studying, contemplating, doing sadhana, such a person, Drushyadehi, the one whose buddhi is filled with the Drushya Prapancha as real, such person, what will happen to him? Bhavantu Atmahantaraha Bhavabhaginaha. They will become the suicidal self-killers as well as Bhavabhaginaha. They get exposed to or become the bhagi of only samsara. You don't become like that. हिंदी में कहा तो इजी हो जाएगा. कहते हैं कि ये बड़ा ग्रंथ, अच्छा ग्रंथ, यूजफुल ग्रंथ नहीं है, ऐसा मानकर इसका अनादर करके अब आत्महत्या का और संसार का भागीदार मत बनिए. दिस इज द मीनिंग. So anaryam idam akhyanam. Anarya means not worthy, not respectful, not so great. In this way, anadrutya, by disregarding this text, dushadhihi, the ones who just looks at it objectively, doesn't respect it. By doing so, ma bhavatu atmahantaraha, may you not become the suiciding people, committing suicide. So too, bhavanta bhavabhaginaha. Bhavantaha bhavabhaginaha ma bhavantu bhavatu bhavantah atmantarah ma bhavantu. May you all not become the more deeply involved samsarins to suffer or the committers of the atmahatya. So you come out of the samsara, and by recognizing the atma, you become atma anubhavi, not atmahantakaha, by the study of this shastra. Therefore, instead of doing niradarana, do the adarana. Instead of having the drishya objectiveness, make it subjective, respect and love the theme of this shastra by thoroughly studying it from beginning till end. We are going to do that. मुझे तो पक्का है, कॉन्फिडेंस इतना आ गया. राम लल्ला का कृपा है कल, and the kripa of Rama because of study of Adhyatma Ramayanam and also Valmiki ji and Tulsi Rama. है ना, एक जन्म में ये सब पढ़ना. और एक आनंद रामायण है, वो भी पढ़ेंगे हम. तो ऑल द 5 अध्यात्म, वाल्मीकि, तुलसी, आनंद, योगवास, पंच रामायण संबंधी ग्रंथ अध्ययनम we have done. Bhagavata anyway studied, Krishna संबंधी, Gita we have to study, it will take 2-3 years, we do that also. Upanishads 1 round तो हो ही रहा है. चतुसूत्री क्या ज्यादा ही देख सकते हैं हम पूरे ब्रह्म सूत्र. योग वाशिष्ठ चल ही रहा, सॉरी पातंजलि योग दर्शनम चल ही रहा है. आई एम हैप्पी टू रिमेंबर. व्हाई? बिकॉज गुरु ईश्वर कृपा इज देयर ऑन अस. लेट अस रियलाइज इट, मेक यूज ऑफ इट. Last shloka of this is what? Mokshabhyupayan sumahanubhavan jnasyanti etatva vidam varishtaha punasameshyanti na samsritim te kortaha sutanyena bahuditena. So moksha abhyupayan sumahanubhavan. So jnasyanti ye tattvavidam varishtaha. From the great acharyas and gurus, when one studies this shastra which has got the moksha upayas so many, such people punah sameshyanti na samsrutimte. Never they will not again fall back into the samsara of the karma, karta and bhokta, jiva bhava of janma marana. Kaha artha sutanyena bahuditena, means what to talk about more glory of this text, Yoga Vaashishtha. Whoever studies from the qualified acharyas and gurus then goes through the moksha upayas that are there, they will never come back to become the samsari and become sufferers, even though they are not now the uttamadhikari. Even though they are mandadhikari, never mind, this shastra heard from the Mahatmas helps you to get the moksha. No more coming back to samsara. This is how many hundreds of slokas telling the value of this Yoga Vaashishtha, called as Yoga Vaashishtha Prashamsa, is given. 10 slokas we have seen today. Okay, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mantras we have seen. It is like When we studied Bhagavatam, there was Bhagavata Mahatmya in the beginning. Gita study, there will be Mahatmya. And 11, 21 shloka Mahatmya is there. 120 श्लोक का महात्म्य भी है भगवद गीता का, स्कंद पुराण एंड ब्रह्म पुराण का. Here also it is as if from the Mukharavinda of the Guru of this text, Vasishtha ji, only the Yoga Vasishtha Mahatmya on that first day today we have studied. We have enjoyed it. Okay, now let us be praying Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha, Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha, Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha, Om Sri Vaishishta Maharshaye Namaha, Om Sri Vaishishta Maharshaye Namaha, Om Sri Vaishishta Maharshaye Namaha, Om Sri Valmiki Maharshaya Namaha, Om Sri Valmiki Maharshaya Namaha, Om Sri Valmiki Maharshaye Namaha. Here, one Guru has given so many shlokas as the Parayana mantras. All that I will miss it straight away. Let us make the chanting of the first chapter today. It has got 66 mantras, shlokas. What I will do is, we have done the 4 mantra chanting yesterday. Narayana. As I said yesterday, पूरा चैप्टर पढ़ेंगे आज फर्स्ट डे. Tomorrow straight away no chanting. We see the meaning of it as we saw today, so that the knowledge comes to us. Once chapter 1 or sarga 1 is over, we take up the sarga 2. Om Atha Shri Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayam Srimad Valmiki Maharshi Pranitam Shri Vaashishtha Ramachandra Samvada Rupam Moksha Grantham Mahamaha Smriti Shastram Parayanam Adhyenam सर्वे देवताः ऋषयः गुरवः मुनयः ब्रह्मविद्याचार्याः परब्रह्म अस्मान् रक्षन्तु शक्तिं प्रयच्छतु ज्ञानं प्रयच्छतु साधनां प्रयच्छतु मोक्षमपि अतिशीघ्रगतिना प्रयच्छतु. ओम अथ श्रीमद् योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणं प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्य प्रकरणं प्रथमः सर्गः. ओम श्री यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः. ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः. स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः. सुतीक्ष्णो ब्राह्मणः कश्चित् संशयाकृष्टमानसः अगस्त्येराश्रमं गत्वा मुनिं पप्रच्छ सादरम्. सुतीक्ष्ण उवाच भगवन् धर्मतत्त्वज्ञ सर्वशास्त्रविनिश्चित संशयोऽस्ति महानेकः त्वमेतं कृपया वद. मोक्षस्य कारणं कर्म ज्ञानं वा मोक्षसाधनम् उभयं वा विनिश्चित्य एकं कथय कारणम्. अगस्त्युवाच उभाभ्यामेव पक्षाभ्यां यथाखे पक्षिणां गतिः तथैव ज्ञानकर्माभ्यां जायते परमं पदं. केवलात् कर्मणो ज्ञानात् न हि मोक्षोऽभिजायते किन्तु भाभ्यां भवेन्मोक्षः साधनं तु भयं विदुः. अस्मिन् अर्थे पुरावृत्तम् इतिहासं वदामि ते. कारुण्याख्यः पुरा कश्चित् ब्राह्मणोऽधीतवेदकः अग्निवेश्यस्य पुत्रो भूत् वेदवेदाङ्गपारगः गुरोरधीत विद्यासन् आजगामगृहं प्रति. तस्थावकर्म कृत्तूष्णीं संशयानो गृहे तदा. अग्निवेश्यो विलोक्याथ पुत्रं कर्म विवर्जितं प्राह एतद्वचो निन्द्यं गुरुः पुत्रं हिताय च अनिन्द्यम्. अग्निवेश उवाच किमेतत् पुत्र कुरुषे पालनं न स्वकर्मणः अकर्मनिरतः सिद्धिं कथं प्राप्स्यसि तद्वद कर्मणोऽस्मात् निवृत्तेः किं कारणं तन्निवेद्यताम्। कारुण्य उवाच यावज्जीवमग्निहोत्रं नित्यं सन्ध्यामुपासतेत प्रवृत्तिरूपो धर्मोऽयं श्रुत्या स्मृत्या च चोदितः न धनेन भवेन्मोक्षः कर्मणा प्रजया न वा त्यागमात्रेण किन्त्वेके यतयोष्णन्ति चामृतम् इति श्रुत्योर्द्वयोर्मध्ये किं कर्तव्यं मया गुरो इति संदिग्धतां गत्वा तूष्णीं भूतोऽस्मि कर्मणि। अगस्तिर्वाच इत्युक्त्वा तात विप्रोऽसौ कारुण्यो मौनमागतः तथाविधं सुतं दृष्ट्वा पुनः प्राह गुरुः सुतम्। अग्निवेश्य उवाच शृणु पुत्र कथाम् एकां तदर्थं हृदयेऽखिलं मत्तोऽवधार्य पुत्रत्वं यथेच्छसि तथा कुरु। सुरुचिर्नाम काचित् स्त्री अप्सरोगण उत्तमा उपविष्टा हिमवतः शिखरे शिखि संवृते रमन्ते कामसन्तप्ताः किन्नर्यो यत्र किन्नरैः स्वधुन्योगेन संसृष्टे महागौघ विनाशिना दूतमिन्द्रस्य गच्छन्तम् अन्तरिक्षं ददर्श सा तमुवाच महाभागा सुरुचिश्चाप्सरोवरा। सुरुचिर्वाच देवदूत महाभाग कुत आगम्यते त्वया अधुना कुत्र गन्तासि तत्सर्वं कृपया वद। देवदूत उवाच साधु पृष्टं त्वया शुभ्रो यथावत् कथयामि ते अरिष्टनेमि राजर्षिः दत्त्वा राज्यं सुताय वै वीतरागः स धर्मात्मा निर्ययौ तपसेवनं तपश्चरत्यसौ राजा पर्वते गन्धमादने कार्यं कृत्वा मया तत्र तत आगम्यतेऽधुना गन्तास्मि पार्श्वे शक्रस्य तं वृत्तान्तं निवेदितुम्। अप्सरा उवाच वृत्तान्तः को भवत्तत्र कथयस्व मम प्रभो प्रष्टुकामा विनीतास्मि नोद्वेगं कर्तुमर्हसि। देवदूत उवाच शृणु भद्रे यथा वृत्तं विस्तरेण वदामि ते तस्मिन् राज्ञि वने तत्र तपश्चरति दुस्तरम् इत्यहं देवराजेन शुभ्रूराज्ञापितस्तदा दूतत्वं तत्र गच्छाशु गृहीत्वेदं विमानकम् अप्सरोगणसंयुक्तं नानावादित्रशोभितं गन्धर्वसिद्धयक्षैश्च किन्नराद्यैश्च शोभितं तालवेणुमृदङ्गादि पर्वते गन्धमादने नानावृक्षसमाकीर्णे गत्वा तस्मिन् गिरौ शुभे अरिष्टनेमिं राजानं दूतारोप्य विमानके आनय स्वर्गभोगाय नगरीममरावतीं। दूत उवाच इति आज्ञां प्राप्य शक्रस्य गृहीत्वा तद्विमानकं सर्वोपस्कर संयुक्तं तस्मिन् अद्रावहं ययौ आगत्य पर्वते तस्मिन् राज्ञो गत्वाश्रमं मया निवेदिता महेन्द्रस्य सर्वाज्ञारिष्टनेमये इति वचनं श्रुत्वा संशयानोवदत्शुभे। राजा उवाच प्रष्टुमिच्छामि दूतत्वां तन्मे त्वं वक्तुमर्हसि गुणादोषाश्च के तत्र स्वर्गे वद ममाग्रतः ज्ञात्वा स्थितिं तु तत्रत्यां करिष्येऽहं यथा रुचि। दूत उवाच स्वर्गे पुण्यस्य सामग्र्या भुज्यते परमं सुखम् उत्तमेन तु पुण्येन प्राप्नोति स्वर्गमुत्तमम् मध्यमेन तथा मध्यम स्वर्गो भवति नान्यथा कनिष्ठेन तु पुण्येन स्वर्गो भवति तादृशः परोत्कर्षा सहिष्णुत्वं स्पर्धा चैव समैश्च तैः कनिष्ठेषु च सन्तोषः यावत् पुण्यक्षयो भवेत् क्षीणे पुण्ये विशन्त्येतं मर्त्यलोकं च मानवाः इत्यादि गुणदोषाश्च स्वर्गे राजन्नवस्थिताः इति श्रुत्वा वचो भद्रे स राजा प्रत्यभाषत। राजोवाच नेच्छामि देवदूताहं स्वर्गमीदृग्विधं फलम् अतः परं महोग्रं च तव कृत्वा कलेवरं त्यक्ष्याम्यहमशुद्धं हि जीर्णां त्वचमिवोरगः देवदूतविमानेदं गृहीत्वा त्वं यथा गतः तथा गच्छ महेन्द्रस्य सन्निधौ त्वं नमोऽस्तु ते। देवदूत उवाच इत्युक्तोऽहं गतो भद्रे शक्रस्याग्रे निवेदितुं यथा वृत्तं निवेद्याथ महदाश्चर्यतां गतः पुनः प्राह महेन्द्रो मां श्लक्ष्णं मधुरया गिरा इन्द्र उवाच दूत गच्छ पुनस्तत्र तं राजानं नयाश्रमं वाल्मीकिर्ज्ञाततत्त्वस्य स्वबोधार्थं विरागिणं सन्देशं मम वाल्मीकेः महर्षेस्त्वं निवेदय महर्षे त्वं विनीताय राज्ञे स्मै वीतरागिणे न स्वर्गमिच्छते तत्त्वं प्रबोधय महामुने तेन संसार दुःखार्थः मोक्षमेष्यति चक्रमात् इत्युक्त्वा देवराजेन प्रेषितोऽहं तदन्तिके मयागत्य पुनस्तत्र राजा वाल्मीकिजन्मने निवेदितो महेन्द्रस्य राज्ञा मोक्षस्य साधनं ततो वल्मीकजन्मासौ राजानं समपृच्छत अनामयम् अतिप्रीत्या कुशलप्रश्नवार्तया राजोवाच भगवन् धर्मतत्त्वज्ञ ज्ञातज्ञेयविदाम्बर कृतार्थोऽहं भवद्दृष्ट्या तदेव कुशलं मम भगवन् प्रष्टुमिच्छामि तद विघ्नेन मे वद संसारबन्धदुःखार्तेः कथं मुञ्चामि तद्वद वाल्मीकिरुवाच शृणु राजन् प्रवक्ष्यामि रामायणम् अखण्डितं श्रुत्वावधार्य यत्नेन जीवन्मुक्तो भविष्यसि वसिष्ठरामसंवादं मोक्षोपायकथां शुभां ज्ञातस्वभावो राजेन्द्र वदामि श्रूयतां बुध राजोवाच को रामः कीदृशः कस्य बद्धो वा मुक्त एव वा एतन्मे निश्चितं ब्रूहि ज्ञानं तत्त्वविदां वर वाल्मीकिर्वाच शाप व्याजवशात् एव राजवेषधरो हरिः आहृता ज्ञानसम्पन्नः किञ्चिज्ञोऽसौ भवत्प्रभुः राजोवाच चिदानन्दस्वरूपे हि रामे चैतन्यविग्रहे शापस्य कारणं ब्रूहि कः शब्दा चेति मे वद वाल्मीकिर्वाच सनत्कुमारो निष्कामः अवसद्ब्रह्मसद्मनि वैकुण्ठात् आगतो विष्णुः त्रैलोक्याधिपतिः प्रभुः ब्रह्मणा पूजितस्तत्र सत्यलोकनिवासिभिः विना कुमारं तं दृष्ट्वा हिवाच प्रभुरीश्वरः शरत्कुमारस्तब्धोऽसि निष्कामो गर्वचेष्टया अतस्त्वं भव कामार्तः शरजन्मेत्ति नामतः तेनाभिशापितो विष्णुः सर्वज्ञत्वं तवास्ति यत् किंचित कालं हि तत्यक्त्वा त्वमज्ञानी भविष्यसि भृगुर्भार्यां हतां दृष्ट्वा हिवाच क्रोधमूर्छितः विष्णो तवापि भार्याया वियोगो हि भविष्यति वृन्दया शापितो विष्णुः छलनं यत्त्वया कृतम् अतस्त्वं स्त्रीवियोगं तु वचनान् मम यास्यसि भार्या हि देवदत्तस्य पयोष्णीतीरसंस्थिता नृसिंह वेषधृग्विष्णुं दृष्ट्वा पञ्चत्वमागता तेन शप्तो हि नृहरिः दुःखार्थः स्त्रीवियोगतः तवापि भार्यया सार्धं वियोगो हि भविष्यति भृगुनैवं कुमारेण शापितो देवशर्मणा वृन्दया शापितो विष्णुः तेन मानुष्यताङ्गदः एतत्ते कथितं सर्वं शापव्याजस्य कारणम् इदानीं वच्मि तत्सर्वं सावधानमतिः शृणु इत्यार्षे श्रीमद्वासिष्ठमहारामायणे वाल्मीकीये देवदूतोक्ते मोक्षोपाये द्वात्रिंशत्साहस्र्यां संहितायां वैराग्यप्रकरणे सूत्रपातनको नाम प्रथमः सर्गः ओम शांति 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 how many stories in that here even Bhagavan Vishnu also is cursed by four people because of which he became Manushya Rama that story we don't know it in all our Valmiki Ramayanam or anywhere in that way hundreds of fresh new unknown unseen things will be revealed to us and the story also you know how many things are here and that one the father and son then the father tells about other story from that other story from that other in the first chapter only there are 5 stories you have to remember all I took this text for one more reason that the tamoguna should go away आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया isn't it that should go away we should become alert and fresh this text when he left to myself I'll be what I know. Better take a commitment of studying the Shastra, then we will be at least Jabardasti doing something so that we do the sadhana. But you have seen the study, chapter chanted. Tomorrow, without chanting, straight away, we study the first sarga. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Paramarushibhyo Namaha बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री वशिष्ठ महर्षि की जय, श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि की जय. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावले तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात् नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंशर्षिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री वशिष्ठ महर्षि की जय, श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक भाषक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. Thank you for your patience. It is our gift we give to Ram Lalla, but more than that, Ram Lalla only is giving us. We are only always receivers. What do we have? So the grace is of the Gurus and God. Let us with open hands receive by being regular, sincere in studying this great, grand, glorious Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastram. Thank you all. Don't miss the classes. Now 5 minutes break to you. 4 minutes. Let us come back to study our Rama Bhujanga Prayata Stotram some more. 2-3 दिन में हो जाएगा. कोई ना कोई स्तोत्र तो चलता ही रहेगा कुछ दिनों के लिए. Thank you, friends. Narayana.